What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm the energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the you versus the universe for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Libra, what's up, Libs? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm gonna pull two. I'm going to do you versus the universe. I'm going to do you versus the universe. I'm gonna see what you're doing versus what the universe suggests and clarify. I have a side note for you. I feel like a lot of you guys should take a break. Some of you guys should go on vacation if you can. Some of you guys are doing that. You should take a break. Okay, something about a hotel could be significant or a resort. I also feel like you need to redo something, okay, or fix something. Redo something. I don't know. All right, redo something. All right, Libra. You have the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Devil, and the Sun. Okay, Capricorn energy here, Leo energy. I feel like your guard is up here because I feel like you know that somebody's a pathological liar. I literally just heard that. I don't even talk like that. All right, but I feel like your guard is up. I feel like you know someone's a pathological liar. Someone's like really toxic, really obsessed with you here. Okay, I feel like with the Sun, I feel like it's being illuminated who the devil is, what the problem is being illuminated. And now that the problem is being illuminated, you're realizing, wow, this whole time, like, you was just a whole ass liar. Like, you just lie out your teeth. Wow, like, you know? What does the universe suggest? The Death card in reverse, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Moon, all right? Scorpio energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords, all right? I feel like something is not over with this person. Okay, I feel like you are going to be able to be successful. I feel like with the moon, something is being hidden here. Okay, I feel like the universe knows that you're not having fun right now, but you know you will be successful. Something is being hidden. Okay. This devil, if it's not a person, it could just be heavy restrictions. Let's clarify. What's the Nine of Wands here? The Knight of Cups. Okay, I feel like you're trying to put your focus on something else. You could be trying to put your focus on a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or focus on love, focus on animals. I don't know. This eagle is giving me an animal. I feel like you're trying to focus on something else, to not think about this situation or this bozo. What's the Ace of Swords in reverse? You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Towards Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. I feel like you're realizing that this person, it's like, you know what's crazy? I feel like this person is making you realize that you're a little that you were bugging. Because I feel like you're realizing like you didn't really nurture this. You didn't really care about this. You didn't. And I feel like you're sitting there and you're looking at it and you're like, all the time that this person nurtured it, like it wasn't really nurturing. You know, like I feel like you were telling yourself half truths. I feel like you were like making something a lot sweeter than what it was. The Hangman in reverse. Yeah, it's like you refuse to change your perspective that this person was not a good nurturer. You know, they don't take care of the things that they value. What is the devil? Or maybe that's you, right? You have the Two of Swords. Yeah, I do feel like now this person has put a blockage or now there's a problem, right? Like this devil is the problem, right? You have the Emperor in reverse, but you can take care of this. You just got to release control and allow, you know, when the devil shows up, you have to do whatever you have to do. There's no, oh, I'm not gonna do that. You have to risk it all for the biscuit. Okay, that is the only way to be able to handle that energy. The devil is doable. The devil is the dummy. Okay, that's its new name, the dummy. It just looks scary. And it feels scary. It ain't freaking scary, okay? But the way to get through that, even if this is a personal issue, is by doing whatever you have to do, doing whatever it takes, going to extreme measures, because the dummy could be looked at in a positive light, like you could use that energy to, like, for example, like if you have like if you have a test that you have to study for the next day, right? It's like the devil energy could be obsessive. Like you're going to stay home all day, right? From 8 a.m. to freaking 11 p.m. You're going to be at home obsessively studying for this test, right? There's good ways of using the dummy energy, but a lot of people don't use it the good way, right? It's a lot easier to freaking control, manipulate, and be a freaking toxic bozo. Like, put that energy into growing a damn garden. Be obsessed with a garden. Anyway. So, whatever this is, Libra, I feel like, you have to, I feel like I said, the way to combat that is to combat it back with obsessive energy, but with good obsessive energy, right? And like do whatever you have to do to get out of it, and obsess every day on how I'm gonna get out of this. Like, yes, the Emperor in reverse, you're gonna have to release control. Aries energy, what's the Sun? You have the Nine of Swords, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're stressing because you're like, okay, like technically you're supposed to be happy because the Sun card is here, but the Sun card also is giving me like it's just like someone's turning on the light and now you see the problem, right? So, and now you're stressing about it because now, even though you have light, you see the problem, right? So you have to do something about that. You can't just leave it there. You can't just, what I'm saying? You have to address the issue. And with the dummy energy, the only way to address the issue is going to extreme measures. That's it. There is no other way. So don't be scared and do what you got to do. The King of Swords in reverse, because you be lying to yourself just so that you don't have to face your stuff. And we all have to face our stuff, whether you want to delay it or not. The more that you delay it, the bigger the devil gets. Just saying. You should attack the shit as soon as it happens. As soon as you know something is up, you attack it. So it doesn't get bigger. You got to keep that freaking dumbass energy real freaking low. Let's see what the universe suggests. What's the death card in reverse? You have the Two of Cups, all right? Yeah, I do feel like it's not over here. I feel like this energy is like really likes you, or, is enamored, I'm hearing, by you. Yuck. Yuck. Yeah, the moon is here again. All right. So it's like this is not going to end anytime soon, Libra. So you cannot cling on the fact that this is going to end. You can't. You can't cling on the fact I'm just going to sit here and wait. No, you have to do something here. You have to go to drastic measures. I'm hearing again. Whatever you have to do, sweetheart, do it. I don't care if you have to do it again. Do it. What's the Six of Wands? You have the Page of Cups. Yeah, your intuition is telling you exactly how to do something. I just feel like you don't want to do it because you're just like, oh, I have to call Sam, then I have to call whatever, and then we have to make a plan. And that shit was just so intricate last time. Now we're gonna have to do it again, right? Or maybe this is just like you're realizing like you're gonna have to do a lot. Yeah. Sometimes, we all have our shot with the dummy. We all do. Don't worry. The dummy gets tossed around like the freaking, like the town whore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. We all get a taste. So don't worry. Now you got a taste, and now you have to figure out how to deal with it, but you will learn from this experience. You have the Four of Cups. I know you don't like it, but sometimes we have to do things that we don't like. That's just what it is. That's just life. Okay, when you were younger, you had to do things that you didn't like, right? I was forced to eat oatmeal, and I freaking hated it. Still hate it. But I had to eat that shit, right? So there's something that you have to do. That you're being forced to do something. You got to do it. That's what it is, Libra. Okay? And I feel like, whatever. You might not want to fight force with force, but you're going to have to here. But you're doing it with a positive intention. So it's not like you're not operating from the same level and energy that they are. So don't worry. What's the moon? You're doing it for a positive reason. You're doing it to protect yourself. You're doing it to remove yourself from the dummy. All right. What is the moon here? The Knight of Coins. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. I feel like what's being hidden is that this has been happening for a long time. Maybe you already know that. Okay. I feel like what could be being hidden is this, like I said, this is not going to end anytime soon. You know, you have the world in reverse. Yeah, like I said, something is not over. So, like I said, what are you doing? You think that something is not going to be over anytime soon. So either you do something so that you can do something, or you sit there and rot. Like, because you're going to sit there and rot. Like, it's not going to change anytime soon. So you need to, like, do what you can to deal with the circumstances. What is the Knight of Wands in reverse? You have the Justice card. Yeah, because you'll get good karma, good justice if you push it a little bit. I get it. You're tired. I get it. But you're going to have to do something here. Okay? You have the Ten of Coins in reverse. Something is going to fall apart for whoever's doing this to you. So don't worry. It could be a family, somebody you work with, whatever. Something in their family could fall apart. Something in their work could fall apart. They could lose their life savings, I'm hearing. Listen, something very terrible is going to happen to them. Okay? You are going to get karma, good justice for this. Don't worry. But you have to do what you have to do right now. And not be like, oh, I'm not going to do that because of this restriction. Look, the restriction. You have to, like I said, you have to, I'm not telling you, this is not about breaking the rules or anything like that. Like I said, this is about you, like, adhering to your freaking circumstances. And I feel there's something that you could do here with that Six of Wands. It's just you don't want to, and because you have to push it a little bit. Push it. And don't be like, when you push the dummy doesn't get bigger. It does, like, this person is somebody who, or this situation, whatever, is a clown. Like, this is a laughing matter. This person, this situation is not as scary or as whatever as it looks. I'm telling you, bro, it's not. So don't be like, scared, because there's no need to be scared here. I feel like what you need to do is accept your situation. Acceptance is key. With acceptance, you can find the truth, because you was lying to yourself. So as long as you're honest to yourself about the situation, yeah, this is happening. Yeah, this is happening. Yeah, this is as bad as it yeah, this is crazy. Yeah. Right? The more honest you are about it, the more your intuition will tell you how to be successful. But if you lie and are not honest about your situation, then your intuition can't come and tell you, you won't be able to hear your intuition. So stop lying. First of all, just stop lying in general, because this now you're seeing how it's affecting you in personal. I feel like for a lot of you, this could be a personal thing, right? Or this could be somebody else. The devil could be like a bad habit that you have or something if it's not a person, okay? I also feel that there might be a connection here or a friendship that's not over, okay? It could be that the universe wants you to go over there or something. It's like, yeah, all of this shit is crazy, but, like, this is open here, so why don't you go over there? Get away from the shit, right? So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.